Hello and welcome to class. It's kindergarten reading class. So we want to quickly read these words before my student join the class and we continue together. The first word is longer, fight, rough, travel, kindness, figure, count, sound, cheer, trap, sour, clear, remove, metal, French, seeing, first, song, winter, shop. Okay, let's go to the next page. Okay, now this is the next page. Share, money, send, host, looking, follow, story, trust, cost, writing, start, sell, monkey, nine, rise, sleeping, lost, reader, wash, trying. Then the one above here says causing, step, lack, far, above. Okay, I'm gonna try them again while I wait for my student to join the class for today. Longer, when one thing is longer than the other. Fight, when you put up a fight. Rough, when a surface or cloth is rough. Travel, when you travel for summer. Kindness, when you practice being kind to people. Figure, when you try to figure something out or you're trying to look at a figure. Count, when you are counting money or counting numbers. Sound, when you're making a sound. Cheer, when you're being cheerful or you're cheering people up. Trap, when something falls into a trap. Sour, when milk went sour. Clear, when something is clear to you. Remove, to remove something. Metal, this is a material. French, this is a language. Seeing, to see something. First, when you're first in line. Song, when you sing a song like Twinkle Little Star. Winter, this is the season of the year. Shop, when you go to buy candy at the shop. And the next one says share, when you share your things with your siblings. Money, when you spend some money. Send, when you send a letter. Host, when you host a birthday party. Looking, when you're looking for your friends. Follow, when you follow people. Story, when you tell a story. Trust, when you trust your parents. Cost, when you find the cost of something. Writing, when you try to write. Start, when you start your class. Sell, when you sell an idea or something. Monkey, this is an animal. Nine is a number. Rise, to rise up. Sleeping, when you're taking a nap. Lost, when something gets lost. Reader, or when you're trying to use a reader. Wash, to wash something. Trying, when you're trying. Causing, like your family. Step, like you're taking a step. Lack, when something is lacking. Far, when the place is far, then above, when something is above. So let me admit my student right now to the class. Ogoluwa, how are you today? Ogoluwa, how are you today? All right, you're welcome to the class. Start your video. Okay, so settle down. Now we're going to read these words today. Look at the first word. Have you seen something like that before?
No. No.
Look at the first word. Does it look like what you've seen before?
No, I haven't seen that one before.
Oh, but you've seen this before. Long. You've seen long before. This is longer.
Longer.
Very good. You
I
know,
have
from long
longer.
to longer, okay?
I haven't seen longer before.
But you have seen long before, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So long to longer. Say longer.
Longer.
When something is longer than the other. Fight. Look at the next one. Fight.
Yeah.
Again. Fight.
Five.
Again.
Five.
Like when you put up a fight with somebody. Rough. Rough.
Rough.
When your cloth or your paper is rough. Rough. Travel.
Um. Travel a
When
lot.
you travel to a place. Uh, kindness.
Under.
When you try to be kind to your friends, kindness. Figure. Figure.
Figure.
When you try to figure something out or you're looking at a figure, I'm not seeing your face. Let me see your face there. Count.
Count.
When you count some money or you count some number. Sound. Sound. Let me hear it.
Sound.
Yeah, when you're making a sound,
Sound.
when you're making a sound with your hand or with your mouth, cheer.
Chair.
When you try to cheer people up, you like try to make them laugh. Trap.
Rock.
When something falls into a trap, okay? Sour. Sour.
Shower.
Sour, sour. Not
Sour.
shower, but sour. When some food item got sour. Clear.
Flower.
Clear.
Clear.
When you clear your room. Remove.
Remove.
When you try to remove some dirty particles from somewhere, remove. Metal.
Letter.
Metal. When you try to use a metal spoon, not a plastic spoon. French.
Rain.
French.
Fish.
French is a language. French. Seeing.
Rat. Green.
Yeah, when you've been seeing something clearly. Then the next one, first.
First.
Yeah, when you come first in your class or you're first in line. Song.
Dog.
When you try to sing a song like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Winter.
Winter.
Yeah, this is the season of the year. And the next one is shop.
Stop.
Yeah, when you're talking about maybe buying the candy from the shop. Okay, we're gonna go to the next page. Let me see. Yeah, the next page is here. Can you see it?
Yes.
The first word is share. When you share things with your siblings, say share.
Okay.
Say share.
Share.
When you share your food item or something. Money.
Somebody.
Money.
Money.
Yeah, when you pay some money. Send.
Send.
When you try to send a message. Host.
Hold.
When you try to host a party. Looking.
Looking.
Maybe you're looking at somebody doing something. Follow.
Follow.
When you try to follow your mom out. Story.
Story.
When you try to listen to bedtime story. Trust. Yeah, when you say I trust my mom. Cost.
What's my
Cost.
phone?
When When you try to find the cost of something. Writing.
Writing.
Yeah, when you start writing your work. Start.
Start.
When you try to start the class. Sell.
Bell.
Yeah, when you try to sell an article. Monkey.
Monkey.
Of course, this is an animal.
I
9.
four. Nine.
9 is a number. Rise.
Rice.
When you try to rise up. Sleeping.
Sleeping.
When you try to wash your face to prevent sleeping. Lost.
Lost.
When you're like, oh, I lost my pen. Reader.
Reader.
Maybe you
Yeah.
have someone, or you are the reader for your class that to read. Wash.
Wash.
When you try to wash your hand before meal. Trying.
Crying.
When you're trying to read perfectly well. And this one says cousin.
Cousin.
Like a family member. Step.
Step.
When you try to step on something. Lack.
La.
When something lacks something. Far.
Far.
When a place is far away. Above.
Above.
So when I scroll above for you to start writing, okay?
Okay.
Now you can start writing with that all of these details, okay?
Okay.
Alright. So viewers, thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks for watching this. You can subscribe to this channel for updates on our future video. Thank you.